I'm not going to go through it again with the same person. It's done. It's over with. But anyway, I'm sitting here thinking about like, damn, man. Like this is probably like in my whole lifetime. This is probably like maybe let's see, one, two, three, maybe four like major heartbreaks that I had. And I remember how it felt each time, right? Like, and it felt like it's the end of the world. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Like that I'm without this person. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you think in the moments of the loss of the relationship, you think to yourself, at least for me, like I thought to myself, like what am I gonna do? Like I've invested so much in this person, even if it hasn't been for years and years and years. It doesn't. It's not about that. It's about what you actually invested in that person. You know what I'm saying? As far as your heart goes, your time, things like that. And then you just don't get that back. But it's not about that. It's just like it hurts. Like when you really give a fuck about somebody, it hurts really bad. And but then I think like I'm sitting here thinking about like the the times that it did happen before this, before right now. And I'm thinking like I remember feeling so fucked up, like so like I'm not even gonna be able to freaking get up in the morning anymore. I'm not gonna be able to go to bed at night like by myself. Like I'm not gonna be able to do this anymore. For like I can't do this without him. Like I remember thinking that way, and over time I started doing things I need to do for myself. After days and days and sometimes weeks of not wanting to get up out of bed because I was mourning like the loss of the person. But the thing is, in the connection and the things we did and the routines we had, even if there was crazy things going on, right? That hurt. It was just still that energy. But then I'm thinking like I got through it and I'm okay, and I don't even think about that person anymore, or the other person or the other person. Like I don't even think about them anymore. I didn't think that I would ever get to that point, and that's like 3, 4 times in my life now. Like this time, I understand that, like, when it's time for that person to go, when it's time for you to sever ties, um, it's just a process of going through the loss of that is like experiencing death, which makes you mourn, right? But then we go on to like heal, and in the healing, you might find yourself either alone or in a new relationship, but you start to feel good again. You know what I mean? You got happiness again, and you start to forget about the pain, but you always remember the lessons. You know, and this is hard to go through again, but it's necessary for me to get to that next part of my life and to be strong enough to get to it. I have to go through this, and it hurts like bad. It does, like it really does. I'm holding back tears, and it sucks. It feels like it sucks, but it doesn't really suck. But I mean, it definitely feels like it. But that's what like death is like. You have to sometimes like you gotta cry it out, and you gotta like wash away all of the pain and the hurt and the sadness and all those bad feelings. That's what the tears do. It's like when it rains after like bad storm, but then it's nice and sunny. Like you kind of forget about the rain more, and that's what I gotta do. Like, and that's what I'm gonna try to think about.